I'm going to show you how to solve two-step equations day 1. This is day 1. This assignment, two-step equations day 1. So let's look at number 2. So you need to isolate your variable. And let me write it here. Try yourself first, and if you don't know what to do, then watch the video. So you're gonna isolate your variable. To do that, you need to get rid of the rest. So you're gonna keep the blue circled variable, but you need to get rid of the number. And then once you subtract 3 from 3, then you'll be left with just variable and its coefficient. And 27 minus 3 becomes 24. Now you're going to get rid of its coefficient 4. It's 4 times m, so you need to divide both sides by 4. Then you will be left with just m on your left side, and right side value becomes 6. Number 3, I'm going to rewrite the problem first. So you have 7g minus 6 equals negative 20. Again, try yourself first, and then if you don't understand, then watch this video. So you need to keep this variable, but you need to remove the rest. So I'm trying to do opposite of this negative sign. So you need to do positive 6 both sides. You're adding 6, and then you'll be left with just the variable. So you have 7 times g equals negative 14. Now you're dividing both by 7. Because it's 7 times g, so now you can cancel these two, and then you'll be left with g, and minus 14 over 7 is negative 2. I'm going to rewrite the problem first. Again, you need to keep the variable, but get rid of the rest. So you need to get rid of the 17. So when there is no sign in front of it, that means it's plus, right? So opposite of plus is minus. So you need to subtract 17 from both sides. And then now this number is gone, and you have 3k left. And the right side, 26 minus 17 becomes 9. Now again, remember 3k is 3 times k. Two things are multiplied, so you need to divide by its coefficient. Then you can remove the variable. You can remove the coefficient. You'll be left with just variable. Right side, 9 divided by 3 is 3. Now I'm going to rewrite the problem again. Always try yourself first, and you're not sure what to do, then watch the video. So you need to keep the variable, but you need to get rid of the rest. So 8 needs to be removed. So when there is no sign, it means it's plus 8. So you need to subtract 8. Subtract 8 from both sides. And negative 10, negative 8, both are negative. So you need to add those two values, 10 and 8. When you add them, you have 18, but it's minus. So you need to put the negative sign there. Once you do 8 minus 8, then you will be left with just 9 times C. So 9 and C are multiplied. So to get rid of 9, to get rid of multiplication, you need to divide both sides by 9. Then you can get rid of 9 and 9. So you'll be left with just C on the right side. Left side, negative 18 divided by 9 is negative 2. Again, I'm going to write the problem first. You need to try yourself first, and if you don't get it, then watch the video. So again, we are trying to solve for the variable. So you need to isolate this. You need to get rid of 25. So I'm subtracting 25 because it's plus. We're doing negative 25. Negative 25, both sides. So when you are doing negative 35, negative 25, both have negative signs. So you need to add 35 and 25. That becomes 60. But since both have negative sign, it should be negative 60 equals 12y. Now 12 and y, they are multiplied. So you need to get rid of 12 by division. So you need to divide both sides by 12. Then 12, 12, gone. Now you'll be left with just y. Left side, it's negative 5. Now I'm going to rewrite the problem. While I'm rewriting the problem, you can try yourself first. If you don't get it, then that's when you watch the video. So you need to isolate your variable 15h. So you need to get rid of negative 9. Since it's negative, you need to do positive 9. Positive 9, both sides. Then you will be left with just the variable and coefficient. So 15 times h. Negative 54 plus 9 is negative 45. Again, remember one number has plus, the other number has minus. Then you have to subtract two numbers. And then since negative, the greater number has negative sign, so it should be negative. Then now you're getting rid of coefficient 15. So to get rid of 15, I'm dividing both sides by 15. These two values will be gone. H equals negative 3. While I'm rewriting the problem, you need to try it yourself first. So again, we are trying to isolate its variable. So you need to remove this plus 8. So since it's positive 8, to remove it, you need to subtract 8. subtract 8. Once you subtract 8, then you'll be left with just the coefficient and its variable. And right side, negative 32 minus 8, since both are negative, so you're adding the values. So 32 plus 8 is 40, and we're keeping negative sign. And then we are going to get rid of its coefficient, negative 10. Negative 10 and x, those two things are multiplied. You need to divide both sides by negative 10. Then you can get rid of coefficient. You'll have just x on the left. Negative 40 over negative 10 is positive 4. So again, while I'm writing the problem, you need to try it yourself first. So we are isolating our variable. So you need to get rid of negative 16. So opposite of negative is positive. So you do positive 16, positive 16. Then you'll be left with just the coefficient and its variable. Right side, it becomes negative 18. Again, one is negative, the other one is positive. That's when you need to subtract two values. And then the greater value has negative sign. So that's why you're keeping negative here on the bottom. Now we need to get rid of j's coefficient, negative 2. So you can get rid of negative 2 by division. So these will be gone. You'll be left with just j. Negative 18 over negative 2 is positive 9. So while I'm writing down the problem, you need to try it your own. So you have c over 8 plus 13 equals 17. Now you need to isolate your variable. So you need to remove plus 13. Since it's plus, to get rid of, you need to do minus 13. Minus 13. Then these will be gone. You'll be left with just the variable. 17 minus 13 is 4. Now you're going to try to remove the bottom. Bottom 8. So c is divide by 8. To get rid of 8, you need to multiply 8. Multiply. Then you can get rid of 8. You'll be left with just a variable equals 32. Last one, again, try it on your own. Oops. So let me try it. Why is it? So you're doing negative 16 equals k over negative 5 minus 27. I'm keeping the variable. I am getting rid of negative 27. So you need to do plus 7 because it's negative 27. So you need to do plus 27 plus 27. So negative 16 plus 27, you need to subtract 16 from 27. So it becomes 11 equals k over negative 5. And then now you need to get rid of the bottom negative 5. K is divided by negative 5. So you need to multiply negative 5. So right side you will be left with just K. And the left side is negative 55. That's it, guys. So I'm gonna rewrite it. 55 will be your answer.